Hi, this is Dr. Elizabeth Saunders Medlock with your life coaching tip of the week for the week of October 17th, 2011. This week I'm going to be talking about ways to live authentically. And many of these concepts that I'm going to be talking about today are things that I've talked about in other videos and in my newsletter, but I wanted to kind of put them all in one place as a kind of a guide in terms of authenticity, which is a big issue with me that I like to focus on with my clients. And I think that's a really important focus for life, is to live authentically. So there's going to be an assortment of things I'm going to talk about, but I've addressed all of them before, so I'm not going to go into great detail about each of them. The first one is to really know your purpose in life. I've talked in other videos about how to know your purpose, to have a mission statement, to kind of have a reason why you're here statement of how you want to impact the world while you're in it. So know your purpose is the first thing I think is important. It becomes a compass to kind of point you towards your true north, and I think it's important to have. The second thing is to know your values, and I've also done some videos on this subject, is to really get a sense of what you value the most in life, your top 5 to 10 values. Is it honesty? Is it trust? Is it friendship? Is it impacting the world? But when you have your set of values and you know what they are, then you can evaluate your actions that you take every day, and that the goals that you have to make sure that everything's aligning with your values. Because when your goals and your actions don't align with your values, you're going to feel like you're not on the right path. So know your values. The third thing you really have to do is recognize what your needs are. And I've talked in other videos about unmet needs and how to fill your unmet needs. And when I think you have a good sense of what your needs are, those needs are different from other people, from one person to the next. Some people need recognition. Some people need acknowledgement. Some people need communication. Some people need to be around others and certain types of other people. Some people need honesty is important to them. But know what your needs are, know that you're getting your needs met, and know those areas where you feel that you have unmet needs. Because as I've said before, those unmet needs really drain energy out of your life, which can kind of take you off track and give you less energy to devote into kind of living authentically. So know your needs, especially your unmet needs, and take care of them. Another thing to really focus on is to be able to take time to play in your life. And when you take time to play in your life, that is, reserve some time to either do nothing or to do those things that kind of give you a sense of fun and give you a sense of play, and things that you really like to do that give you what we usually call downtime. So taking downtime and having playtime is important. The other thing is to know what you're passionate about and identify your passions and know what they are. These are a little bit different. People are passionate about all different types of things, maybe art, creativity, looking at nature, gardening. Whatever you're passionate about, it's important to know what you're passionate about, what you truly feel, which energizes you, which brings you energy, which brings you joy, and to make sure that you spend time doing things that you're passionate about and that you know what you're passionate about. The other thing that's really important is to live from the inside out and to really focus on knowing your inner wisdom and listening to your inner voice and your inner self. And that means taking time to get rid of your distractions, to meditate, to clear your head, to get yourself quiet, into a quiet place, and sit with yourself quietly and listen to that inner voice, that inner wisdom, and that gut feeling that we all get, and pay attention to that and be in tune with that. Another thing that's really important is to honor your strengths and to know what your strengths are and honor them and use them in your daily life. Everyone has strengths, everyone has talents. So it's important to know where your strengths are, what you do well, what comes naturally to you. And these things usually feel good at the same time. So find ways to develop those strengths even further, but really to use those strengths in your work life, in your home life, and do a little bit of that daily. Another thing that you really need to do is to surround yourself with inspiration. And that means is to kind of celebrate yourself, which is write down your accomplishments, put those strengths up on paper, put them on Post-it notes, put them around your walls. Once a week, once a month, write down all the good things that you did that week, all the things you accomplished, the things that you can really feel good about, and pat yourself on the back and celebrate yourself. The last thing is to serve others. If you have all these strengths and talents, you're living authentically, you need to share that with the world and share your inner spirit and your inner self with those around you. And really that's why we're here, is to make our impact and to serve others. And in serving others, it really does help you to live an authentic life. So take your time to serve others in the ways that feel good and comfortable to you. So those are ways to live authentically. I hope you enjoyed the Life Coaching Tip of the Week, and I'll see you next week for another Life Coaching Tip. Have a great week.